Welcome back. We are here on the Orthoblox server. You know, one of the things I really like about this new version of Minecraft are the raw nuggets you can get from mining just normal ore blocks. So from all of these iron ore blocks, I can now mine them with my fortune pick, and I will get more than if I just smelt the actual iron ore blocks. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 22. So we have 22 blocks here. And if I use my Fortune 3 pick to mine all these up, I'll get all these raw iron nuggets. And eventually we end up with 48 raw iron, which is double what you would normally get in the old version. So I think this is really going to help out when you're starting a new world and don't have any iron farms or anything. So after I got all the new deep slate blocks from the new dimensional world, I went ahead and finished up on the lower level here of my mob collection area. So if we head down here to the collection area, I now have a nice finished room. I used the deep slate and the tile deep slate on the floor. And we got diorite way up there on the roof. And then over here we have the XP farm. And then we have access to the old mining area through that door. This nice balcony looking over everything, and I'll see all the item sorters and chests. And I just did a freeform build, putting the stone on the walls and the different bricks and stuff. Nothing too planned out there, just kind of went with the flow. So going around back, we have the works of the system. So the mobs land here, die, and the hoppers carry the items into the sorters. So I've got slots here for gunpowder, the glow ink, which is showing up, string, bones, zombie flesh, and then a couple of overflow slots for anything else. And I do need to finish a few walls back here, it looks like. So we have these hoppers here coming out of the roof. And then they actually run across the ceiling, hidden in that very large beam I put there. And then they mate up with the XP farm I have up here. So everything will come down and go into the same sorting system. Well, we are back here. I jumped through the portal into the new dimension, and I've went and did a bit of exploration to see what I could find, and I came across a treasure map. So I have my trusty spyglass, and I think I am getting close to the treasure. I think it's over here on this sand island. Or maybe over by those ruins. Those are kind of interesting. They don't normally spawn on top of a beach, but they should also have chests in them too. Uh-oh, looks like we may have a few guards running around, so I'm going to have to be careful here. Well, the treasure chest should be on this island. All it's going to do is a bit of digging, but it always takes me forever to find these things. Okay, so I finally got out of all that water, dug down to where we can get to the chest. So, meh. Okay, it's not bad, but not exciting. I was hoping for some new items or something like that, but I'll take it anyhow. So next up, I'm just going to clear out all these ruins, look in those chests. They'll probably have about the same amount of stuff. And then I'm going to head back to the Mushroom Island and my cafe, where I've got a little bit more building I can do. Well, I've made it back here to the Mushroom Island and my little cafe. Looks like someone else has been visiting already. So this wooden box here is my boat rental area. So I've got a treasure map up here and a bunch of boats in there. And it's supposed to look like a paddle boat. Now, it's not 100% convincing, at least to myself, so I thought maybe a little signage would help. So we're going to put a giant sign here from Banners. That way, if you couldn't tell before, people are definitely going to know this is supposed to be a boat. I struggle with getting that boat to look the way I want it to. I don't think it looks bad, and it kind of looks like the same shape of the normal boats we have in Minecraft, but for some reason it doesn't sit right with me. But I just did not want to tear it apart. So I'm going to leave it there, and we're just going to put a giant sign, rental, there. And hopefully that will help identify this for people. Okay, oh wait, what's that? That looks like a noisy goat. Yeah, a noisy goat. So, someone visiting and dropped off their goat. That's interesting. What the heck is that? Oh, rat goat. Okay, someone is playing a funny on me here. Rat goat. And it sounded like one of those screaming goats they have. So, I'm suspecting Sunny. Oh, geez, that scream is just something awful. I mean, the normal noise is noisy, but the scream is just something else. Okay, we're going to put you over here with this other one, and then we'll figure out a nice place for you guys to go. Oh, wow, that is just crazy. But it is Perplex City, so kind of expected. Well, what I came over here to do was make one little tweak to my fish cooker. I forgot I can put an item frame with a cooked fish in it. And using the handy dandy magical book, hide the item frame. Bingo! We have a fish frying on the grill. Now, that is what it should look like. Of course, it is raining. Well, beside the boat rental, I thought the most logical thing to put here would be, and let's get through this boat, would be to put in a dive shop here. So you have your dive shop and you got your boat rental, so you can go diving right next to each other. So I've got the smooth basalt, which I think makes a good foundation there. We're just going to make a little rectangle out of that. Just square it off. I don't want to go too big. It doesn't need to be really big. It just needs to be a place where you can go in and get your scuba gear so you can go diving. Since we're in the water, I'm using these mossy blocks. This is underwater foundation. So there is the outline. So now I just need to put in the floor, and I've got these tiles. I think they're like tile deep slate or something like that, but I think they look really nice. And then for a porch, we're just going to do just oak. Oops, that's not right. Let's get rid of that. And then we're just going to stick with the oak theme. And just put some small modified looking walls in here. Typical 3 high because I don't like bumping my head on the ceiling. Across there. I think just need one across the bottom. Get rid of that. And finally, we're just going to strip all the oak so it has the same light look that the other buildings around here have. So just finishing up the walls. So we have these nice big windows, and then out here is just another dock. So that's where the scuba gear, and the scuba divers are going to get to the water from. And also sticking with these mossy blocks. One there. Okay, that. And I think I need one here just to balance it off. And now for the roof, I'm putting in, sticking with the deep slate block, or I think these are tile blocks. So I'm going to stick with that look. I have a lot of it from mining around here, so I'm going to use it up. It's a new block, you got to play with the new blocks. And this is going to be a very simple, just stairs for the roof to a nice even peak. Nothing fancy, just going to look like a normal roof. Just need to add a bit of light here on the situation. Since this dimension, sleeping is still not allowed, so we do have to work through the night. But luckily, Mushroom Island does not have mobs to attack me, except for the drowned we had a couple episodes ago. So on the back deck, I think I'm also going to add in another awning, like I did on the front. So I'll just put in these trap doors over everything. And then maybe a couple fence posts going up to support it. And I like these trap doors with the holes in them because it kind of makes it more open and airy, like a beach, awning would be. Get all these in here. I only made one mistake. And then we add in lights here and there. I'm going to leave in the windows open like that, but I am going to put in lighting here even though I don't need it. 2 across in the middle does not work, so I'm just going to have to put 1 in each corner. This is basically for show. I just think it looks better with lighting in here. And here we have the final product, the dive shop. I put a big sign on it like I did with the boat rental. Did some exterior decorations here. Moss blocks, some azalea trees, you know, that kind of stuff. So hitting inside, got some signs here. Scuba gears, it's going to be 2 diamonds per hour. And then you put the diamond down the chest below, and then you can pick up a wetsuit with your helmet, your suit, your pants, your boots, and then 2 scuba tanks. So we got some full scuba tanks here. So you take 2 of those scuba tanks and your wetsuit off the rack. So you get your wetsuit, so you can wear that, use the scuba tanks, and then go boating out there and scuba onto the reef. And then when you're done, you put the empty tanks in there, you put the suit back on the rack, and then we just got a small little reminder here to remind you to return what you rented. Don't run off with it. So that finishes up the dive shop. So I want to thank you all for watching. If you want to see what other shenanigans are going on in this Unorthoblocks server, please check the links in the description below. They'll take you to all the channels for all the members of the Unorthoblocks server. For now, I'm going to say thank you all for watching and hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.